Today I'm going to give you some tips on how to walk two dogs on leash properly. This isn't as hard as it looks as long as you have well-trained dogs and you know some tips to make it a little bit easier on yourself. So first, let's talk about position. So here, all right guys, here you can see I had both dogs on my left side. What I don't like is this. If I had a dog on each side of me here, it's really hard to control them properly. You don't have a free hand. So if you need to grab out your cell phone, grab some keys, open a door, it's hard because you have one dog on each side of you. It's also a challenge when you pass another dog. If I have an aggressive dog approaching me or an untrained dog and I have one dog on each side of me, how am I going to buy the space that I need to? It's really difficult. So for that reason, I prefer to have both dogs on one side of me. Guys, heel. Another thing to think about is the dog's position. So almost always we put the big dog on the inside and the smaller dog on the outside. What'll happen is if your big dog's on the outside, they might trample the little guy or step on them trying to get close to you. That's our general rule of thumb. If something else works for your family, that's fine. We often will make changes. If you have a big dog who does better on the outside, that's absolutely okay. The big thing is consistency. If I'm not keeping them in position, I'm no longer heeling. It's just chaos at your side, right? If they're switching back and forth, so we definitely don't want that. And I want this to be really clear to the dogs. I want them to understand what's expected from them so they know what to do every single time we're out for a walk. How you hold the leashes is important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the excess, put it in my right hand. I'm not going to wrap it around. That's an easy way to get hurt. So I'll just kind of fold it up like this, grip it right there. My left hand I'm going to use to control the two dogs. What I'm not going to do is hold both of them tightly with one hand. Guys, heel. If you do that, it becomes really hard to correct the dogs independently. So what I want to be able to do is give a little tug to this dog and tell him heel if need be, and also a little tug to this one. So as I hold, I kind of grip the leashes in between my fingers here, and if I have a third dog, I do the same thing. I just kind of try to hold each one separately, and then you can feel it in your hands. So without looking, I know this is the inside dog, and this would be for the outside dog. Try to stay in a nice natural position. So as you do this, you don't want this hand to be up the whole time or this hand. So once you get moving, square your shoulders, focus forward, both arms down low, and whenever you need to, you can look down, give a little tug, tell them heel, and go back to your walking position. When you start with well-trained dogs, this process is pretty easy. Put these tips into place, and you're going to be heeling with both your dogs or all three of your dogs in a hurry. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified when our next video comes out.